What is up, guys? So we got some great news today. Galgun Returns is a localized return of the original Galgun game reimagined, with more characters, lewder than ever, and it's going to be released for the Nintendo Switch, Steam, and is coming back home on Xbox. That's right, no PlayStation. Now you might be thinking, what is great about that? I know there are a lot of people gaming on the PlayStation, but what's great is that pressure is finally starting to be put on Sony in a big way. Their wildly unpopular censorship policy is specifically biased against lewd anime games, and developers are not caving in. At first, we saw a few games that were already in development get censored. Then we started seeing more of these games coming only to the Nintendo Switch, like Senran Kagura Peach Ball. But P-Cube, publisher of many lewd anime games, has been releasing a lot more stuff on the Xbox recently. Mostly indie stuff like Nexomon and Inertial Drift, but finally, Xbox is starting to get some of these games that Sony doesn't want anymore. Now, the reason this is big is because Sony sees Xbox as more of a direct competitor, where they might have dismissed Nintendo as doing their own niche thing with the Switch, but there's no denying that Xbox and Sony have very similar hardware. They are both high-performance home experiences. And one thing I've been noticing on Twitter lately is that a lot of otakus are adopting Xbox as their platform of choice going into the next generation, specifically due to these censorship policies. So I hope that with pressure applied, Sony will eventually drop the ridiculous policy, let families make their own choices on what types of games they want in their homes. Don't make these decisions for us. I swear this happens all the time with these gaming companies. They start selling really well, they get overinflated egos, and then they end up doing something dumb. Then, after being humbled, they are suddenly pro-consumer again. The Nintendo Wii was wildly successful. The Wii U did not sell well, they freaked out, went back to the drawing board, came back with new hardware and a pro-consumer attitude with the Switch, and it's working for them. Sony got cocky with the PlayStation 2 sales. They screwed up by selling an overpriced system a year late that was missing a lot of features at launch. They spent the whole PlayStation 3 generation fixing that, they did a great job coming back, and by the time the PlayStation 4 launched, it was Microsoft's turn to have their heads up their asses. These things go in waves. Microsoft is going to win back a lot of consumers this generation, and PlayStation is once again going to be forced to repair their mistakes. So I think with enough pressure, we're going to see Sony reverse their censorship policies partway through this PlayStation 5 generation. Again, it just really goes to show you the importance of having all these gaming companies competing. I can't possibly imagine just how terrible Xbox would be today without Sony after that awful Xbox One launch. Now, for those of you that are unaware, this isn't the first time Galgun has been on the Xbox. Galgun was originally released on the Xbox 360 as an exclusive. That's right, the franchise started on Xbox. Unfortunately, this is region locked to Japan and was never released in North America, so I'm sure it didn't sell very many copies since the 360 wasn't super popular in Japan. Fortunately, it was eventually ported to the PlayStation and saw some success there. Now, Galgun Returns will be released in Europe and North America, and there's a special collector's edition coming to the Nintendo Switch from Rice Digital. You guys may remember I did an unboxing of Galgun Mr. Happiness Edition for the PlayStation Vita. Well, that was a Rice Digital collector's edition as well, so maybe we'll get some similar stuff there. Now we just need to get Marvelous on board and get Senran Kagura 7 and Uppers released on the Nintendo Switch and Xbox. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.